So I wanted to share an interesting story with you today about a company that we've been working with. They are using RabbitMQ to communicate between the systems internally, and they're sending protobuf messages, but they're sending them over not gRPC but RabbitMQ asynchronous messages. Okay. The typical architecture for that kind of setup you can see on the left hand side, where you've got RabbitMQ byte messages, protobuf bytes inside them, and this allows you for cross-platform communication, so you can go from Java to Go, etc. However, what we found with this company is that protobuf messages were not actually protobuf messages, and they were serialized Java objects that contained the protobuf bytes inside them. How did that happen? Well, the way they've wired in their Spring Boot RabbitMQ template was incorrect. So what happened was they didn't plug in the translator that knew that the stubs, gRPC stubs, should be interpreted in a different way than just pure Java objects. This is actually how the production system is working today, and they're actually sending serialized Java objects which contain the protobuf bytes inside them. So there's like a double translation. System, when it receives a message, it deserializes the Java object and then unpacks the protobuf bytes into actual objects on the other side. So what's the lesson here? And by the way, they found this by using traffic powers. So we were there to help them mock services so they can develop and start developing and testing their systems locally without relying on their Kubernetes cluster, and test a couple of or one microservice locally and develop one microservice locally. And for that you need traffic powered mocks to decouple them from the other microservices and other systems. And once we started creating those mocks, we realized, hey, those aren't actually protobuf bytes, those are serialized Java objects. And we're happy to help you with that. Traffic Power supports that. However, let's stop calling them protobuf messages over RabbitMQ, because those are actually RabbitMQ serialized Java objects that contain protobuf bytes inside them. An interesting lesson here: be careful how you wire in your Spring Boot RabbitMQ template if you are using protobuf messages there, because the impact here might be that this will work from JVM to JVM, but if you want to go to Go, for example, it might be hard to deserialize Java objects there. Thanks for watching, and if you got any questions about this type of setup, feel free to reach out to us.